Okay, I think we are live. We shall see. And I will tell you a little while I wait to make sure that everyone gets on. I don't want to get started until I'm certain that everyone can see me and hear me. But I'll tell you a little story about my last webinar. I had technical difficulties, and let me just tell you, it was interesting. I think that everyone watching had a chance to look up my nose. So awesome, because I didn't realize that you all were not seeing my slides and you were seeing me, and I was looking up at the ceiling while I talked. So that was an awesome, sweet perk for everybody that got to watch that webinar. So let's just see, and we will get started. Let me just put my slides up for you all to see. Entire screen. Let's see here. Aha. And there we go. So let's just start with welcome. And I am so glad to see all of you that are on this webinar. It is pretty great to see people who are interested in finding out about Beachbody, or maybe a bit about my story or about our team. So thank you for hopping on. And you are probably on because you obviously have either been invited by someone who thinks you would be awesome at coaching, or somebody who absolutely loves Beachbody products and wants to see what the scoop is about Team Beachbody. So first, what I'm going to do is give you a little bit about me. I am Stephanie Rodriguez, and I am a Star Diamond coach for Team Beachbody. And I am a Success Club All-Star and the founder of Team Fit or Bust Nation. And literally all that stuff means is that I've just helped a lot of people reach their fitness goals. And I've helped a lot of other coaches find success in their own coaching businesses. And so that's what leads to why we're here. So a little bit more about me is I used to be an ABA therapist back in New York City. My husband and I lived there, and I met him even though we were both Bostonians in New York while I was getting my master's degree at New York University. And now I am a mom, and I have two beautiful kids, Jackson and Hayden, who are extremely rambunctious and give me a run for my money. I am currently helping my Jackson. My husband and I have gone to the end of the earth to just help him. He has severe ADHD, and so that is a big passion of mine, is raising awareness, and we are naturally healing his gut and using natural supplements to help him. So that, if I talk about it again, it's only because I have a passion. So if you also are interested in ADHD, please message me later. I also am a mom to a beautiful angel named Alice. She is my husband and I. We had her between Jackson and Hayden, and she is our angel. She watches over our family. And I delivered her between my kids. And, you know, I went for my ultrasound and found out that she was not well and wouldn't make it full term. And 5 days after that, I was delivering, and she didn't make it. And she is kind of the start of my journey in a way, because I gained all that weight with her, and then I got pregnant. It was more of a miracle. The doctors told us that it would be really difficult for me to get pregnant after procedures that I had to have after losing Alice at 21 weeks of pregnancy. So, you know, we weren't expecting anything, and immediately I was pregnant with Hayden, and I firmly believe that somebody wanted to make sure she got here. And so I had a lot of stress in that pregnancy. I had a lot of stress after losing a pregnancy, and I ate a lot. And I didn't lose the weight from Alice's pregnancy to Hayden's pregnancy. So it was almost like I had double the weight. And it was so stressful. I can't even put into words the stress of the pregnancy with Hayden after such a tragic loss for us. But Hayden arrived healthy and beautiful and all 10 fingers and toes, and we couldn't be more happier. But then I just kept going with more stress of thoughts of losing my children. I had a lot of stress and worry on that. And I continued to gain weight, and I was really unhappy. And when Hayden was 11 months old, I kept seeing those infomercials for Insanity at late night because I was nursing. And what do nursing moms do at night is we watch late night infomercials. So, you know, I kept seeing it, and I told my husband, hey, I want to do that. And he humored me and ordered it. And I don't think he really thought I would complete it, but I did. And I lost 21 pounds in the 60 days. And I went from a size 12 to a size 4'6". And I landed in the 2014 infomercial. So now if you are a nursing mom watching late night infomercials, you will probably watching me. So maybe I'm inspiring some other nursing mamas. But from then I went on to Shakeology Extreme, and grand total in 5 months time, I lost 40 pounds with Insanity and Shakeology Extreme, both Beachbody programs, and drinking Shakeology, which I'll talk about a bit later, which is our health shake. So obviously I was sold on Beachbody, and I decided that in week 2 of Insanity, I had already decided that this was it. This was something that I needed for me. You know, as moms, if you're a mom on here, you, I'm sure, give all of you to everybody else around you like I did. And I still do, but I needed something that was mine and that I could do that made me feel great. And so I was in week 2 of Insanity, and this was making me feel great. And I kept seeing, you know, things about contact your coach or become a coach. And so I became a coach, and, you know, from then on out, like, it's a bold statement to say, but I'm going to say it anyways. Beachbody has changed my life. And so, you know, it really is one of those things. Now I have something that's for me. And it's funny because my kids, they tell people that I'm a Beachbody coach, or they work out with me. And so they're part of the thing that's for me. And it really does make me feel amazing. And has gotten me into the best shape of my life, even before having babies or any of that. So that is my story in a nutshell. And now I will tell you a bit about Beachbody. So what is Team Beachbody? If you're looking at the screen, you have probably seen or heard or have, on television or the web, somewhere, one of these programs, at least one. If not, maybe you just are under a rock or don't have a television or magazines, because these are some of our top programs. And one actually is not pictured, and that's 21 Day Fix Extreme. And that is because it released last week. And, the reason why it's not completely up to date here is because Beachbody is always creating something new, which is awesome for what Beachbody is. So Beachbody is fitness programs and nutrition and support. Yeah, I mean, it really is the full package of what you need for success. Also not listed on here is Beachbody On Demand, which releases in March. And myself as a top coach, I had the opportunity that they have allowed me to beta test it. And let me just tell you, it is so cool. What it is live streaming of the program. So all the club members get this amazing on-demand service to stream their workouts to iPads or iPhones or Android phones, any cell phone, laptops, what have you. So it's pretty awesome because they're always doing new and awesome things, creating the next fitness program, or right now it's the technology, which is really awesome. And Beachbody is also the creator of one of the best selling health shakes on the market, and that is Shakeology. And I could go on and on about Shakeology. I promise I won't, because I really could do a whole webinar just on Shakeology. But the thing is some people just think that Shakeology is just a protein shake or just a meal replacement shake. In fact, it is a protein shake and it is a meal replacement shake, but it's more than that. It's packed with over 70 ingredients and superfoods and prebiotics and probiotics and proteins and amino acids and phytonutrients, digestive enzymes. Most people don't get that in their general diet. And they don't get these amazing superfoods that are literally from all over the world. I'll just tell you a small little thing about the vanilla, because this was something that was huge a few years ago. Beachbody was trying to create vanilla Shakeology, and they went for a really long time, and they knew that their customers really wanted vanilla, but they just weren't releasing it. And the reason they weren't releasing it was because Beachbody wasn't going to compromise their shake to give vanilla. They weren't going to put artificial flavors or anything artificial in their shake. And it's something that they stand by. And so if it meant that there was not going to be vanilla, they weren't going to do it. Lo and behold, Darren Orlean, who is one of the co-creators of Shakeology, found vanilla bean in Madagascar. And obviously that's where they would find the best vanilla bean. And after traveling the world, and that was the vanilla bean that could mask all, because there's over 70 ingredients in there. So they needed something that was going to be strong enough to cover all, like, who wants to taste their spinach and their acai berries and all these things? You want it to taste like vanilla. So they worked extremely hard, and they did pull it off, and they didn't compromise the shake. And that is one of the amazing things about Beachbody, is they put 110% into what the product is, or they won't release it. They test and test and test until it's just right. In fact, I am such a huge Shakeology fan, and I promise I won't rave about it too much longer, but I'm such a fan that I asked our functional medicine doctor. I mentioned before that we are healing our Jackson, and our functional medicine doctor looked at the shake and he said, I love Shakeology, never stop drinking it, and always continue to feed it to your kids. And so that just sold me, it sold me on so many different levels. So it just, I knew it was good for me, but having that added reassurance from him just was amazing. And if you are a Shakeology drinker, I'm sure you already know how amazing it makes you feel. Just even after 5 days of drinking it, you can tell you have more energy and you just feel so much better. But Shakeology alone isn't what makes Beachbody unique. There's literally something for everyone, as far as, we talked about nutrition, and there's so many other Shakeology is not the only nutrition based supplement that we have. E&E, results in recovery, we have other shakes. I mean, literally there is something for everyone as far as nutrition, and then there's something for everyone, as far as workout programs. For any age, gender, fitness level. They have programs for beginners to where you're just starting out, to the crazy fitness fanatics that want to go to the next level. We have products to kickstart weight loss, like you see here on the top right, and that's the 3-day refresh. Or we have programs that support ongoing weight loss. I mean, I could go on. I could go on and on all night, but I promise I'll try and keep it to 30 minutes or less. There really is a workout program, or, a jump start or nutrition. I mean, I've done that ultimate reset that's sitting in the middle there. That's what taught me how to eat clean. It's a program that literally detoxes you and teaches you how to continue on and eat healthy for the rest of your life. It truly is, an all-encompassing package. Beachbody's mission statement is to help others live healthy and fulfilling lives. This is what Beachbody is all about, and they are not ones to cut corners. You are probably on, I think I said this, you're probably on this webinar because you use the products, or you've heard of other people talking about them because they're so well known, and they are so for a reason. Just like looking at these success stories remind me why I do what I do, and it makes me feel proud to be a Team Beachbody coach. It really is so, it changes thousands of lives, and in every single day, I'm just really proud to be a coach. And as a coach, I help support and motivate and make sure that people get the right product that's for them. And if you become a coach, you will do the same thing. It really is about changing lives. And this mission statement that you see on the screen, that's plastered all over Beachbody because that is one of their main goals. And I'm going to read it again because it's moving to me. It's to help people achieve their goals and enjoy a healthy and fulfilling life. And, they've done that for me. And it's a bold statement for me to say that they've changed my life. But it's completely true. And I can't imagine where I would be fitness-wise, or even in my life and personal development and so on, if I had never saw that infomercial or never decided to just go for it. They really do just, coaches help people without expecting much in return. It really does just make people feel great to help someone else reach their goal. So before I get into what a coach is, I sort of touched base on this on the last page, but part of amazing success of both customers and coaches is really the support we are an amazing community of people that join together and support each other in this mission to end the trend of obesity. I mean, the friendships, just if you have been in a challenge group, I am sure you have made friends in there. And then if I can't even tell you the friends that you make once you become a coach, it's unbelievable. I truly have found my closest friends from becoming a Beachbody coach. It really is, you know, I think part of it is finding passion, and Beachbody coaches do find a passion for fitness, even if you're just starting out on that fitness journey. Like I was in week 2 of insanity, and I decided I was going to become a Beachbody coach. I hadn't reached my goal, and I wasn't fit, and it was a passion, and I could feel it. And the support really is amazing, even just when you're starting out as a coach, and just learning the ropes. It's just, Beachbody coaches rock. Like, that's all, what else can I say? So what is a coach? Well, let's talk about what a coach doesn't have to be. A coach doesn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert. I certainly was not a fitness and nutrition expert as week 2 of insanity signing up. You do not already have to be at your fitness or nutrition goals. That's a big one that people think they need. And I find it so hard to, I feel like I shouldn't even say this word, like convince somebody. It's so, people want to relate to you, and they want to be, that people don't relate to perfection. They relate to you. And if, say, you've lost only 2 pounds, okay, well, wow, she lost 2 pounds, and I'm going to do it with her. And people want to do it alongside you because they know that you are struggling too, or because it's not easy. And, when someone has that accountability partner, that's essentially what you kind of are. You don't have to have experience in sales. I certainly was not a person that knew anything about sales. But let's talk about what a coach should be. A coach should be someone who can share, sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals. It's somebody who is committed to being proof of the products. And that's by working out and drinking Shakeology and showing people that Beachbody products work. And that's kind of it ties into the not worrying about being the fitness and nutrition expert, or already at your goals, because people are going to see you committing, and they're going to watch your journey, and they're going to join you, and you're going to inspire. And, a coach should be improving and developing themselves. In a big thing on our team is we talk a lot about personal development, and we read a lot of books together. It's not required by any means, but we do. And it's kind of nice to share whatever book we've read last and how it affected us, or how it's helped us grow in our own personal lives, in our faith, or in, in our coaching or anything. So it's not just about improving how you look on the outside. It's inside, health-wise, inside, developing yourself as being somebody who, really, I was a glass half empty person when I started coaching, and now I'm totally a glass half full. And I think that a lot of coaches can say that. So what makes a good Beachbody coach? Someone who is looking to help others, someone who is caring, someone who is willing to get healthy and use our products and programs, and somebody who doesn't focus on sales. You just have to believe in the products, promote fitness and healthy living. You literally practice what you preach. So if you're living a healthy life or learning how to live a healthy life, you're going to share that with others. And that is what a great coach is. as long as you're honest and real, that's exactly what a good coach is. And you don't have to be a fitness professional. I certainly was not. I am a PIO instructor now, but that all happened because I started out becoming, signing up and doing insanity. And now here I am as a PIO instructor. It's amazing how that happens. And you will meet other people that happened to too. And by means, not a requirement at all. It just led me in that direction. And all the people that you see on the screen are all coaches on our team. And none of them, well, actually the one in the corner, she is now an insanity instructor, but also was not a fitness professional when she started, and no one else on the screen is, and they are all super successful coaches. Benefits of being a coach. You get to set your own work hours and focus on part-time or full-time hours depending on what works for you. You know, you literally get what you put in. And so I personally am a Star Diamond coach. And when I started out, I was really, really part-time, like really part-time. I didn't mention this, but my daughter Hayden was super sick for 2 years when I first started. And my main focus was being with her, but this was my outlet to, you know, when I needed to have something else on my mind, my exercise, and something that wasn't focused on, you know, how hard everything was at home. This was great for that, you know, and it kind of was a hobby for me at first. But then as my business grew, I am now a full-time Beachbody coach. And so you can build an online or in-person coaching business. It depends on how you want to approach it. I actually kind of use both. As far as, you know, people I know who I coach, but then there's also a ton of people online that I don't know personally, but I feel really connected to them. And through being a coach, we have bonded, and I've helped them reach their goals too. Literally, your passion attracts people. So that's how it happens. And then of course there's trainings to get you in how to find people to coach. So that shouldn't be something to worry about either. The other benefits of coaching are traveling. That Coach Summit in Nashville is coming up in July, and it is going to be sweet. Maybe you'll be in Nashville with me if you're watching this. So what can you expect from our team? New coach training. That actually starts on Monday. So if you sign up this week, you will be tapped right on into that new coach training. We have weekly team calls and monthly team challenges. Right now, we are doing a max 30 challenge altogether as coaches, and our coaches and others are joined into this max 30 challenge, and it's so fun and amazing. And March 2nd, we start our 21-day fix or 21-day fix extreme. It depends on what the challenger wants to do. They can do either one of those programs and be part of that. And that is for coaches and other challengers. And so that starts March 2nd. We have team building events. As you can see over here, that's my husband lying down on the ground. He's such a sport. I asked him to do that and he totally rocked it. We have, you know, that is our Super Saturday here in Minnesota, but those are all across the country. And, you know, you will definitely have team members that you can connect with in pretty much every state. Also, we have leadership training. This picture on the right is actually Shalene Johnson, creator of PIO and Turbo Jam, Turbo Fire. And she is, Shalene Extreme. She is one of our upline sister. And so we get some added perks there by having her on calls occasionally. And at larger events to do training with us, because she is an amazing fitness professional and also a social media guru. So it's pretty awesome to have that opportunity to have her train us. We have a Facebook team page, and you will also notice amazing recognition and accountability. Once you sign up for coaching, you turn into someone that cannot miss a workout. It's amazing how that happens. And the recognition is amazing too. When you do well or help, just one person, it just feels great. And when someone acknowledges that, it just makes you feel even better about all the things that you are doing as a coach. So here's the one that people want to know, right? Here's the what you've been waiting for. How do you earn income? So we earn income in two ways, really. We earn income 25% on all our sales. So whatever you sell, you earn 25% on. And then there's another way, which is if you build a team, and most people do, you earn team cycle bonuses. And I won't get into too much on that because it's a little bit complicated without a picture of that. I probably should add that in for the next time. But how it works is, as you grow a team, you get to earn residual income off of what they do as coaches and how many people they help. And then once you start as a 2-star and above, you get to earn quarterly bonuses. And that is pretty lucrative too, because that is a percentage of the entire, what the entire quarter is, whatever the income, whatever Beachbody has sold for that entire quarter, there's a percentage that goes to all 2-star and above. So that's pretty sweet. And what are the perks? So obviously commission and income and bonuses and team growth. The trips are awesome. Down here in the center here is a trip that was a cruise that Beachbody chartered the entire ship. So everyone on the ship was a team Beachbody coach. So that was really neat. And you can kind of see me, maybe not right here in the corner. So sort of see me. And then this year, my husband and I are going to Cancun, all expense paid. Also, Beachbody just likes to reward coaches with trips and recognition. And it's pretty cool. Like these, as you rank advance, you can see these jackets and shirts and bracelets that they send you. And it's not that they're super awesome, but it does make you feel great to get gear that, you worked hard, and they like to recognize that. And lots of learning and personal development. There is training all the time, and I love that we have a national call weekly, and they're always trying to make everyone learn the next big thing, and they always keep us in the know. So, how to join? So there are 2 ways to sign up as a coach. You can, one, order a challenge pack, and this is the one that most people do because it is the biggest bang for your buck. Literally, it's whatever your fitness program is, and your first shipment of Shakeology on Home Direct, and you get that trial of Team Beachbody Club subscription. And I'll add that in March, that on demand, anyone that's a club member gets that on demand, where there is a good number of programs that you wouldn't have to buy. That is an added perk to being a club member, because you could stream them. And that includes the nutrition guides and everything on that on demand. So that's pretty neat. And when you order a challenge pack, the fee of $39.95 is waived completely. So that's why most people do it, because you get a really deep discount on your shake and a program and the fee waived. And I just want to stress that this is the last time that you'd be able to buy that to sign up. It's a one-time deal. So I just want to make sure that you know that. And then if you do decide to sign up without a challenge pack, you still could do that. And that is, you pay the $39.95 fee, enrollment fee. And after that, there are ongoing business fees. So if you signed up with a challenge pack, that $40 is waived, but then the following month is a $19.95 charge. And that is a monthly charge that is for media and promotion and your websites, because you have, you have your Shakeology website, your Beachbody website, your Ultimate Reset website, and then you have your Coach Online office, which is where you keep track of everything. You don't have to hold product in your house. So that's an added perk to the $15.95, because I think a lot of companies do require you to hold on to product, and we do not. It covers customer service, tech support, all the marketing and communications and training, and we have this Success on Demand, which is pretty awesome to have that magazine, and that's all completely free too. Well, I guess added into the $15.95, so pretty much free. And so that's that. And I should mention that if you are military, or if you are a wounded military, you get all fees waived. So if that is you, make sure to message me after, and I will give you the details on how to do that. If you have other questions, please feel free to message me or the person who invited you, and ask away. If you need to connect with me or have a question for me that's more in depth about anything that we talked about, you can find me at on Facebook at STEPHR326, and feel free to shoot me a private message and ask any questions you want. And if someone else invited you to this webinar, please ask them. They know the answers too. So again, thank you so much for being on this call. And I look forward to having some other people join the Fitter Bus Nation. And just a reminder that the new coach training starts on the 16th, so on Monday. So thanks again so much. It was great having you on.